What's going down? Oh, fix this. What's going down, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Camping with Coleman. It's your boy Josh, aka Coleman, man. Chilling. I'm chilling. I'm in the studio just chilling. I know it's been a little while since I released a video. I've kind of been off of my schedule quite a bit lately. I had a lot of stuff to go through. I know I talked about it a little bit recently, but I just life's been a little crazy, you know, ever since becoming a dad and all this new stuff going on, and business, and you know, it's just a lot of stuff I've been doing. But things are about to change. I'm about to go all in on this again. When I say all in, I mean I'm about to turn it up. This, I guess, is a better description. I'm about to turn it up. We are going to start building upon this content. This channel since 2007 has been 100% based around radio controlled trucks. All it's been based around, and a little bit of my life here and there, right? And I've come to realize that, you know, as much as I love RC trucks, doing RC trucks alone is just not going to get me where I think I can be. So, that being said, we're going to expand this channel. We're going to do more. And I've talked about it already. Oh, looks like Yoga Nanny's here. I talked about it a little bit already in the past and kind of let people know that I wanted to vlog or I wanted to do different things, but I just wasn't 100% sure. And I think that what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to my roots, man. What are the things I love? I love motorsports. So that's something I can do on this channel. That's something that ties in with what I'm already doing. I do radio controlled cars, which is essentially, or trucks, whatever. It's essentially a form of motorsports. And let's let the Yoga Nanny in. Who is it? Go to your beds, now. I'm vlogging, all right? Everybody say hi to Yoga Nanny. What's up, hello? Guess who's here, little buddy?
Your favorite person.
Yeah. All right, so, anyways, like I was saying, we're gonna change some things up, man. This channel is gonna evolve. For those of you that are new here and don't know, man, I'm adamant about doing things my way. I didn't start this channel just to fall into another job where I'm doing what other people want all the time. I wanted it to be a freedom. I wanted it to be an opportunity for me to live the real American dream, do the things that I love, and my lens is dirty a little bit, sorry guys. But just do the things that I love and find a way to make a decent living doing it. You know, I'm not trying to get rich, but I definitely want to keep a roof over my head, and I don't want to have to worry about my son having clothes on his back and food in his belly and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to expand. We're going to start doing real car stuff too. So for those of you that know, this is probably just going to be old news to you, but for those of you that don't know, I started this channel back in 2007 just because I was really into like jeeping at the time, and I lived in Hawaii, and we'd take the Jeep down to the beach all the time, and we'd go off-roading, rock crawling mainly because of all the lava rock on the Big Island. So I lived there for years. Hawaii is like my second home. I love it, and it's the longest I've lived anywhere aside from living here in Bend, Oregon. So that being said, I got into RC rock crawling so that I would stop breaking my real Jeep because I just get carried away, and it's a stock Grand Cherokee. So I was out there breaking front axles on the Dana 30 all day. Like, it was just, I could break them on command almost on the lava rock. So 2007, I put up my first video, and it was just to show my cousin and my little brother back in Oregon, hey, look what I was doing. I built a RC truck, and I'm having fun with it. I'm taking it to the beach. It's cool. It's scale. It's a Jeep, man. I built this Jeep. It's really cool. Something I'm into. And I sent the well, I say sent it. So I uploaded it. I sent them the link to the video and let them watch it and stuff. And lo and behold, the video went viral back then. I got 20,000 views in no time. That was like unheard of for an RC video. So, and that was in 2007. Now, since then, those videos got deleted and stuff back in like 2008 or 2009 or something like that, unfortunately. But they've been re-uploaded and everything. And we fast forward, I've released hundreds and hundreds of videos, and now we're closing in on 20,000 subscribers here. You know, probably, I don't know, maybe in the next year. And it's just a cool feeling, man. It's really a cool feeling. We've got millions of views on here now, and you know, awesome sponsors, and you know, there's awesome video series, and just, it's really cool situation. But things have to keep moving, things have to keep evolving, things have to keep growing. You can't just let it plateau and get comfortable and stick with that. So I want to take the Jeep the gray Jeep, the Succubus is what I've been calling it, and take the RX-7 and take the Kaiser and make those my project cars and start doing some project stuff, some real car stuff here. And it's going to be hard because I don't have a lot of money. You know, I make a living, but I don't make good enough money to just go buy in tons of tons of car parts, you know. So, and I don't have a bunch of sponsors for my cars. The gray Jeep got a sponsored suspension from Iron Rock Off-Road, thankfully. Shout out to Iron Rock Off-Road. Those guys are awesome. But I don't, you know, I'm not that guy. I'm not a pro racer or anything. I don't have a bunch of backing or support like that. So I got to figure it out, and it's going to be a little tricky. I may or may not get some support from MagnaFlow from what I've heard, but I don't know if that's going to be true or not. So we'll just have to fill it out, I mean, and see what happens. But the goal is to expand my content here, you know, the stuff that I do. We're not just gonna only be doing RC stuff now. We're gonna be doing, you know, vlogs and you know, just whatever, road trips and overland adventures and just wrenching on the Jeeps and talking about the Jeeps or hanging with the baby, maybe, who knows. Like, it's just gonna be my channel, you know. It's almost like a family channel, but I'm still gonna be doing Camping with Coleman. I'm still going to be doing Holmes Hobbies Motor Control, and I'm still going to be doing Axial Scale Wars. So those 3 series are going to stay here. However, Camping with Coleman is going to expand to just be a vlog. It's just going to, I think it's just going to be what I do. Everything will be Camping with Coleman unless it's something else specifically. So this is still just a thought. You know, this is everything that's just running through my head. I'm kind of just thinking out loud right now, but that's what's happening. So let's go over a few things. Let me show you what I've been working on here. Here's a setup for those of you that don't know. This is where I sit and I do the majority of my editing every day. This is the background for Scale Wars. This is my setup, and it's actually got this setup too, which is my gaming setup. And I also have that setup right there, which is like, it's got a mouse keyboard. It's mainly just for clients that are sitting right here. So that being said, it's all one computer. It's all ran off of that. Well, at least these 2 setups. That one is ran off of one of those computers down there. These 2 big screens are ran off of this bad boy right here, which is my baby. And yeah, I recently, for those of you that don't know, I edit mainly off of Sony Vegas, and I use some other programs with that. But I recently upgraded. I've also had these, you know, I have DaVinci Resolve. I've got Adobe Premiere and After Effects, but I recently upgraded to the CC version of everything, and then got a bunch more with it. That way there's really no limit to what I can do now except for my own knowledge and capabilities. And then my game stuff down here. The computer is really organized. I really like how it's set up. I don't have the lights on right now. Everything's shut off, but there's lights on the keyboard and all that. Pretty cool stuff. The reason I have the flight stick here is it actually is an e-brake. I do a lot of driving sim stuff, and this works as an e-brake for me, which is pretty cool. So anyways, I just want to give you a quick update on that. Oh yeah, and I'm hopefully going to be getting a new camera set up here pretty soon. This is what I'm usually using, is my Sony a6300. I get a lot of people asking me about this. If you guys want to learn more about my tech stuff and want me to go like in depth on all this stuff and start doing videos on that, let me know. We can do that too, because I'm really into tech. I went to school for mobile electronics. A lot of people don't know that. So tech videos may be a thing we start doing a little bit of too. I'm not trying to change my channel into something completely different. I just want to expand on what I already do. So just this is a warning video basically, just to warn you guys that this is not gonna be RC. So I'm sure I'll still get people that do it, but I'm hoping to avoid getting all the oh, I come here for RC comments. Well, that's cool. You can still come here for RC. Nothing's gonna change. I'm not putting up any less RC content. I'm just doing more of other things. So over here on the bench today, it's a mess right now because I've actually been working a lot. I picked up this guy today. I picked up a little figurine here. This is Travis from Fear the Walking Dead. So yeah, I picked up a Travis. And the reason I picked up Travis is because he is a very unassuming dude. He just looks like a dude. Like, he's got like a jacket, he's got jeans, and he's got I hope can't cuss. He's got a jacket, he's got jeans, and he's got a rifle. You know, he's not all crazy looking. He's not wrapped in barbed wire or, you know, bleeding out his face, or like, you know, he's not wearing spandex and stuff. Like, it's just a dude, you know, it's just a dude. So he's actually kind of grimy looking, like he might have even been working on a Jeep. So I figure he might make a good driver for this Jeep. We'll see, unless I find a different one that I like better. But speaking of this Jeep, I've been doing work on this. It's just kind of mocked up right now still. This isn't bolted down or anything, it's just sitting on there. Battery's just sitting in the back because I'm slowly going through and I'm working things out. I've been doing styrene work. You can see building inner fenders, building floor pan. This back seat's not locked in yet, it's just sitting there. But building the floor pan, just building up around everything. Front seats are locked in. Center console's locked in. Dash is temporarily locked in. I wouldn't say locked in, but it's temporarily mounted. And yeah, just slowly been building it up here. Eventually it'll all get painted and everything, and you can see I built a firewall on the inside there. So I'm not done. It's, you know, obviously it's still in the works, but it's getting there. This is going to be an awesome little overland Jeep. It's already like close to, I don't know, my guess would be like 11 pounds already. 10, 11 pounds. It's really heavy. Like really, really heavy. So I've got the springs maxed out and they're not going to last long. I'm going to have to get a stiffer spring for the front. The back's doing good because of the leaf springs, so not a lot of flex, pretty stiff in the back. I like it. I like it a lot. But that's something I've been working on a lot right now. I'm really trying to get this up and running. This would be the one I'd like to take to New Orleans if all that still goes through fine. This is the one I want to take down there to Will with Kenneth and them and hang out. Then yeah, that's really it, man. That's all I got going on. Just been sitting here wrenching. I've got no time, it feels like, because the baby and everything that's going on. I'm just swamped all the time. I haven't been sleeping a lot. This week we didn't get videos up on Monday and Tuesday because my sewer backed up at this house. My wife was doing the dishes, and all of a sudden I could hear gurgling coming from the whole house, like coming out of the toilets and the bathtubs. I'm like, what is going on? You know, I'm thinking like we're getting a sinkhole or something, we're all gonna die. But it turned out that the main line, the main drain line or something like that, main septic line, was backing up. Obviously I don't know that much about this stuff, I'm no plumber, but it was backing up. So it was a good thing that we caught it early and didn't flood things. That would have been horrible, but it did keep us from using the bathrooms and stuff pretty much for 2 days. So it was not a fun scenario, not a fun start to the week. I went 2 days without showering. It was grimy. So that's why these videos are late. That's why there was no Homes Hobbies episode yet. However, that will be coming out tomorrow, hopefully. And then Saturday, you guys will have your Scale Wars. And then Monday, we'll be right back on schedule. And Monday will be Motor Control. So Motor Control is still going. I know I was talking about it maybe discontinuing here soon, but no, it is still going, and we're actually going to be expanding on that. You can actually look forward to seeing some of my content over on the Homes Hobbies channel as well. We're going to start feeding back and forth. I really want to see a lot of you guys go over and support that channel, subscribe there, and really show John that, you know, you really are a true Homes Hobbies fan. We're going to talk about what's been happening with Homes Hobbies, what to expect in the future possibly, just, you know, what I'm going to be doing as far as builds. I'm going to be placing an order here soon. We're going to be doing lots of cool stuff, so we're not slowing down. We're only speeding up around here. I know it seems like I've been slowing down because of the lack of videos, but I've just been gearing up to pull the trigger on something bigger, so that was unintentional. Old raps coming back out. Anyways, all right, you guys, I just want to give you a little update on what's going down, man. And actually, matter of fact, let's go outside. I'm going to show you guys the Jeep and the RX-7 so you know what to expect from those two. All right, so here's the cars. This is my wife's Jeep. It's a 1995 Jeep Grand Cherokee, and it's just a chill Jeep. It's bone stock. It's been rebuilt. It runs good. Yeah, it's just a daily, man, 100% stock. This is the Succubus. This is the new overland adventure Jeep project that I'm working on here. I say overland timidly because I'm not going to be doing tons of overlanding. It's more like traveling to destinations where we can do some off-roading and trailing. So I want to be able to drive around with the family in this one and still be able to off-road and wheel in some good places. It's on 31s right now. It's got a 3.5-inch Iron Rock premium lift kit. It has a Iron Rock rear sway bar. It's got, what else? It's got Flowmaster 40 series exhaust. And that's it right now. That is really it. And this bad boy is going to get traded off, hopefully, for an SRT8 Grand Cherokee down the road. That is the plan. The car in the background there, that is actually Yoga Nanny's car. Shout out to Yoga Nanny. And this is the RX-7. This is my 1984 Mazda RX-7. It is a GSL, not the GSL SE, so it has a 12A, not a 13B. It's sitting on 15-inch Southern or Epsilon Southern Ways. It's just my baby, man. This is my ride. It needs some interior work. It runs strong still. It's a good car, man. I really like this little thing. It's hard to see in here because of all the rain. Needs new seats. The dash is good. Everything's good. The wheels have a little bit of damage. Definitely has some fading. The paint has some fading. But as far as the motor goes, it's in pretty good shape, man. It's 12A. I know my ghetto blocks for my motor. Yeah, that's all right. I mean, my ghetto blocks for my battery. But yeah, it's a good little car, man. 12A, for those of you that don't know. This is my baby. And we'll go over this more in depth here soon. I'll do videos just on this and videos just on the Grand Cherokees as well. Especially the Succubus here. So, shout out to the sponsors. All the sponsors representing. And also shout out to Madram 11. That's the homie. Shout out to Cole. Yeah. SCX10. Look inside. It's nice and clean. Of course, I got the baby stuff going on. New dad. Gotta have baby seat. Really? What did I... Alright. So, you can see it's in good shape, man. It's actually really... Headliner's not bad. It's a little dirty, but nothing too crazy. Got the full-size 31 mounted. In the back. Oh yeah. Nothing too crazy, you know? It's just a good start, you know? It's a good start to a wheeler. The suspension underneath. Got the cheap shocks this time. Good springs. Slightly larger springs in the rear. And then also, you can see that sway bar up in there. Yeah. And tracking bars. I got tracking bars front and rear. Also got tracking bar bracket that drop down there. So it's not a, you know, it's a good setup for sure. It's short arm kit, that's what they call it. Adjustable uppers and lowers. It's also got an MP231 transfer case swap. Got the front drive shaft swapped out as well. So I mean, it's a start. It's a good start. Definitely a good start. And then last but not least, we've got this beast. This is my 1969 Kaiser J3000 or 3300. I forget which one it is. 3300 or 3000. It's a 3000 series. So it's the big boy. It's the long wheelbase. It's got the Buick 350 in it from the factory. 3 on the floor. Yeah. I think 3 on the floor. I don't even remember. I haven't even driven it in so long. It's a stick shift. Yeah, so it's got the wrong grill on it, I know. The grill that it came with, somebody put that on there before I got my hands on it. But that's my baby. It does not run right this second. It could run very easily. It ran when I parked it there. I drove it here and parked it right there. But unfortunately, oh, it's dark. But unfortunately, it's just, it needs some love, man. And I have not gotten around to it. It's been sitting there for years. So, anyways, That being said, you guys, I figure that's a fairly decent upgrade. I can't even talk. I figure that's a fairly decent update. I'm gonna get off here, get some work done, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. And just let me know in the comments, please. I really want the feedback. What do you guys want to see more of from this channel? Whether it's RC or not, let me know in the comments. I mean, we're talking about potentially doing 4 or 5, possibly more videos a week on a good week if I can keep this up. So I really want to do this. My goal is to attract some higher paying sponsors and higher paying. I mean, the RC industry is amazing, but you know, if you really think about it, these guys are selling toys and they're not making a ton of money. It's hard for them to pay for promotions and things like that, which means it's harder for me to charge for it, which means it's harder for me to make a living. And if I can expand out beyond that, then I can do more. I can make a little bit more. It's going to free up some more time for me to really do some good content. So I don't know. It's just it's a business maneuver. I'm definitely trying to go the long run with this. I've already been here 10 years. It's not by coincidence. So I just want to keep making smart decisions and try to do the right thing. So that starts with making sure that, you know, you guys are happy and I'm happy as well. And my sponsors and everybody are as happy as they can be as well. So you will see a lot more sponsor stuff too. I'm going to start giving a lot more love to my sponsors because I've been slacking on that, man. I've got more sponsors than most people in the industry, and I have not been giving them the love that they deserve. So we're going to step that up as well. Anyways, you guys, if you made it all the way, what is this, 23 minutes, 24 minutes into this, you're a real trooper. You're the real winner. You're the real MVP. I appreciate you very much. Thank you very much. It's you guys that I'm doing this for. So I'm out. You know what it is. Peace and chicken grease, fam. Yeah. Woo!